In a world of noise, silence becomes your greatest weapon. It is not the silence of submission, but the silence of strength, the quiet wisdom that speaks volumes without a word. Today we uncover the 10 moments where silence is your shield, your solace, and your supreme strategy. Let's begin. There is power in withholding words when emotions run wild. Imagine this. You're in the heat of an argument with someone close to you. Every word feels like a weapon, every response a counterattack. What if you chose silence instead? Not out of defeat, but strength. An active choice to step back, reflect, and respond later with clarity instead of chaos. The Stoics knew that emotions are fleeting. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. By staying silent, you let the storm pass, and when the dust settles, wisdom takes the reins." Practice this. The next time you feel anger bubbling, pause, breathe. Let your silence speak louder than any hasty words ever could. In the midst of conflict, silence disarms. Picture a boardroom, a heated discussion unfolding, voices raised, egos clashing. A Stoic steps back, watches, and observes. Silence in this moment is not weakness, but control. By not speaking, you avoid escalation, while others may falter in their aggression. Silence allows you to assess, is this argument worth my energy? Will my words heal or harm? Imagine the power of pausing mid-conflict to let others exhaust themselves. When you do speak, your words honed by silence will carry the weight of wisdom. Remember, the louder the noise, the more powerful the silence. The wisest among us know when to say, "I don't know." Imagine you're in a meeting or a social gathering where a complex topic is discussed. The temptation to chime in to prove your worth is immense, but silence in such moments is a mark of humility. Socrates declared, "True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world." Rather than speak prematurely, listen, absorb, ask thoughtful questions when the time is right. This practice of restraint transforms silence into a tool for learning. They say words are like feathers in the wind, impossible to gather once they're scattered. Gossip thrives on participation. Imagine overhearing someone criticize a mutual acquaintance. Your silence in that moment denies the gossip its fuel. Silence in the face of slander also speaks volumes about your integrity. The Stoics believed in focusing only on what you can control, your actions, your responses, your character. The next time gossip tempts your tongue, ask yourself, will my words add value? Will they build or break? Silence in such moments shields your honor and cultivates respect. Criticism stings, but silence softens its blow. Picture this: a manager points out your flaws in front of a team. Your ego flares, and you're tempted to defend yourself immediately. Stop. Instead, listen fully, even if the words cut deep. Criticism is an opportunity for growth, not an attack. By remaining silent, you show grace under pressure and gain time to discern. Is this feedback valid? How can I improve? A dignified silence lets you rise above defensiveness and turn critique into wisdom. As Epictetus said, if you wish to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. There's a certain type of person who thrives on proving themselves right no matter the cost. Engaging in their battles only validates their need for superiority. Imagine being confronted by someone eager to drag you into a debate. Your silence denies them the victory they crave. It's not about winning or losing, it's about conserving your energy for what truly matters. As the Stoics taught, your peace of mind is worth far more than the fleeting satisfaction of being right. Silence in these situations is the ultimate show of self-possession. Failure screams for explanation, but silence whispers resilience. Picture an athlete who stumbles at the finish line or an entrepreneur whose idea collapses. Words won't undo the failure, but silence creates space for reflection. The Stoics believe that failure is the greatest teacher. By not speaking, you resist the urge to make excuses or blame. Instead, you allow yourself to process, to learn, to grow. Let your silence be the fertile ground where seeds of future success are sown. Silence is not just for the storms, it's also for the sun. Imagine a moment of pure joy, witnessing a breathtaking sunset, holding a newborn, achieving a lifelong goal. Words often fail in the presence of such beauty. Instead of speaking, embrace the moment fully in silence. Allow yourself to feel the depth of gratitude and connection. The Stoics believed that gratitude is best expressed through action and presence, not fleeting words. When overwhelmed by joy, let silence deepen the experience. In negotiation, silence is your most underestimated tool. Picture sitting across the table discussing terms for a deal. Every fiber of your being wants to fill the void with words, to plead your case. Resist. Silence unsettles the other party, compels them to fill the gap, often with concessions. It gives you the upper hand, allowing you to observe, to analyze, to strategize. Silence here is not passive, it's tactical, empowering you to steer the conversation with precision. The Stoics lived for moments of reflection. They asked, "Who am I? What do I value? Where am I heading?" These questions demand silence. Imagine sitting alone at dawn, the world still asleep, and turning inward. Silence in these moments is the space where clarity is born. It is where distractions fade and your inner compass aligns. The Stoics remind us that life's meaning is not found in noise, but in quiet contemplation. Give yourself the gift of this silence and watch as it reveals the answers you've been seeking. Silence is your ally, your guide, your hidden strength. In a noisy world, it is the one tool that cannot be taken from you. Use it wisely, and it will transform your life. Remember, the most powerful voice is often the one unspoken. Practice silence today. Choose one moment, one situation, and let your quiet presence speak louder than words ever could. Share your experience in the comments below. Until next time, stay silent, stay strong.